And that
I mean, Shirley's full of content right now. There we go.
and we will forget.
Yeah, I just
This one
pick
here.
and wash, then put in freezer. And this is the one we have there. It's called leek.
Oh, I love leeks.
There's a lot. You cut some. It's already overgrowing.
I love leeks.
I'm planning to take them to the church this Sunday. Like I need to cut all of them out. Then they will reproduce.
So, Shirley, just before we get started, I just want to collect a couple of demographic things. What age are you? How old are you?
Turn to 41,
Okay.
and he's turned to 40.
All right. And what
Yeah.
race do you consider yourself to be?
Race like Asian.
Okay. And
Chinese.
how about
My
gender?
my husband, me is female. My husband is Russian.
Okay.
That's the hardest part for us. It's the big challenge.
Yeah.
Because we are not the local.
Well, so tell me how you became a gardener here in the Ozarks, and that might include talking about how you got your husband involved with it too.
This is kind of little by little. Then now I feel it's God leading. But before it's just little by little, and we met in Springfield. Then we get married in Springfield. Then we had a little house with a little backyard. Then I have one dog. He has 2 cats. Then my parents came in and we remodeled the whole house. Then my parents built a garden in the backyard. Then we started gardening. Then I used to work at OTC. Then my coworker, my supervisor, she's getting some chickens. Like, can I get some chickens? Then I asked my husband if we want to get some chicken. He said, yeah, that's cool. We can have our own eggs. Then we started building chicken coop to have some chicken in the backyard. Then lately we get a big dog in the backyard. So we're thinking this place is too small. And we want more animals. We want more garden. Then we started looking. And the house, he want a bigger house. I want a bigger land. Then we started looking, and finally we found this spot. So we started moving. And the garden part, mostly for my parents at the beginning. Because my parents love garden, and I'm the only kid, so they might move in when they're getting older. So I try to get something for them to do, so not boring, because they don't speak English. So it will be harder for them to make friends. So we can have some garden, they can have some fun. So mostly for them to enjoy their retired life. Then COVID started. Then they cannot come. After we bought this 2008.
Okay.
2018. 18, yes, 5 years ago. Then after we bought, we set up, it was in the middle of 2018. Then we set everything down, the COVID starts. I went back to China right before COVID. Then when I come back, when my husband go as well, when we come back, everything shut down. Then they cannot come in. Then I was like, all the grass growing, or everything getting so uncontrolled. So then I quit my job after COVID, like in the middle of the COVID, and I quit my job, started doing all this my own. Then when I start doing, I'm thinking more like what I can figure out, what do we do. Then I go, hey, this is life. I want to enjoy as well. And when I retire, I want to take care of flowers, some little bit of animals, and some veggies. And this field for me before was retire life. Like I still need to work until retire to get here. But after COVID, then I quit my job and started doing this. Then I loved it. I don't have to be retired to be here. Now I'm starting retiring. I start my retire. Then I try to figure out what I wanted and look at all the Facebook, what they grow, and figure out all this fence thing with Adam. Then I started thinking this place can have more people to enjoy and have to share with more people. So I made my future dream with campings and we made one to try. It's been there 30 years. The RV, there's Airbnb. It's 30 years this year, and it's super good. And we make a little bitty. And every year, last year, my parents come here and they helped a lot of work around here. And right now, around the house in these 5 acres, I'm almost set on my dream set. I was like, it's like all this time it's been like I had a little bitty dream and made them together, and it's right here, and I love it. And every day I get up, do some garden work. If my parents here, I don't have to take care there. That part is all on my dad. He will take care. So I can study. Normally I get up, then do them work. Then the kids get up, we eat breakfast, and we study here, like 2 hours together. Lunch time, then they go nap. Then I clean up, prepare dinner. Then we eat dinner. Then we do garden again. So it's like super scheduled, super like on how you say on the program on the
Schedule.
yeah. It's busy sometimes and it's relaxed sometimes. It's like together and the kids enjoy it. That's my favorite part is kids enjoy it and they don't watch TV. They don't need a phone. They don't even have to go out. They can enjoy here every day and they are super happy. They don't bother me like, mommy, I want to this, I want that, I want whatever kids normally ask, but they don't. They enjoy their life here. I feel like super blessed and I love this.
I love that too.
Yeah, and for our career or in the future, what I try to create is I have some group of people or some company meeting, Bible school, and they want to get together or get away, families, they can enjoy all here together. Then I want to foster kids, I want to adopt kids. So that I really build for like more, the kids is more in my heart. We adopted Sophia. She's our first adopted kid, but she didn't know. We didn't tell her since she's too little. My mom is mostly like worried that she might be sad. Yeah, because in China the culture is different. We're more like closed, not that open like here. So but I try to tell her somehow lately. She when she's more relaxed. We get her when she's 11 days.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so she's little. She didn't have any ideas, but she still have some kind of separated, how you say consents or, but much better. She's like more independent right now. Yeah, so we already went through the foster program twice. First time was in Springfield, and he's not ready. So the teacher said that he's still kind of not that in the program. I was like, I want to do it. He's like, fine, I don't need it. Then now the second time we did it here, and everything was good. He's ready, but the thing is, he had a drink problem before, alcohol problem, and we're trying to work on it. And it's so blessed. He's turning the face on God, and right now he's been quit almost 2 years, and they ask for 2 years to get the license. Yeah, so, yeah.
So, and do you have, you're talking about this community of people around you. You said your parents are here now. Do they live here at the house?
They went back to China.
They just
Yeah,
came to visit.
yeah. They went back in March. March. They stayed a year.
Okay.
Then they will come back the end of this year or next year.
You mentioned that they helped you a lot with the farming.
Yes.
Where did they learn how to farm?
They grow up farming.
Yeah.
When they were little, I was little. I was still in a countryside, so I'm familiar with them. Animals. I grow up with animals, and I love dogs. We had dogs. Just when I grow up after school, I just run away. So we are super like strict on the school. So you don't need to do anything beside schooling. So after schooling, I left the country. We all moved to town and no. So I don't know how to do them. I have no idea how to plan them or the season but I have idea of ground.
Yeah, you remember.
When I was little. I think I moved out when I was 13, but I started school like 6. Before 6, I was all around everywhere, ground, all the hill. We have mountains like water lilies. Yeah. This all my childhood thing. We run all the trees. We climb on the trees. It's like wild. I was wild. My hometown is in the Middle East, near Shanghai. Okay. It's called Zhejiang Province. Zhejiang Province, near Shanghai, the biggest city in China. Shanghai is in the middle of the Zhejiang Province, and we are by ocean. And the temperatures we are more south than here. Mm-hmm. So the temperature is kind of different. We have longer spring, shorter summer, longer fall, shorter winter. Okay. We have like 4 seasons, full of 4 seasons. And the winter is not that cold. We don't have much snow, a little bit. We can see it, but not much.
Did your parents grow up in that place too?
Yes, yeah. They used to grow when I was little. Then we had a factory. My parents had a factory. Then they did a factory for whole life. Now they sold it. They're like retired. Then they're doing garden now.
So they prefer gardening.
Yes, yeah. They love it. My dad love it. My dad, they grow. It's kind of a little different. They have vegetable grow whole year. They don't get frozen. They have little bitty snow, so they don't froze. Mm-hmm. Everything can grow their whole year. So my dad is kind of a little bit different here. When he get here, he's still trying to figure out the season. It's different. Mm-hmm. And the support I get a lot is from the church. We had 2 gentlemen. They have a big garden in their backyard, and they will tell me when to plant, what to plant, and hey, right now you can do what plant. Right now you need to cut them, you need to train them, you need this one, you need to pull out that one. They're trying to give me the direction of the seasons. My dad, I usually ask him what's the plan, what I should plan right now. What he tell me normally is different. It's what we here is like totally different. So I used to ask him a lot. Now I figure out it's different. So his direction is not really work much here.
Okay. And you had mentioned that people from the church help you, and
yes.
We've also met Adam from the USDA. So
yes.
What other kinds of supports have you found?
My co-workers helped me a lot at the beginning because I was still working there. So at the beginning, I was still working at OTC when we bought it here. Mm-hmm. And mostly we bought it here because my co-worker, my supervisor live Marshfield. My supervisor, I work with her like every day. Then we talk a lot. Then I know she live in Marshfield. Then we saw this house and we like it and the location, cause she drive every day, like Marshfield, Springfield, Marshfield. If she can drive, I might be okay drive. That's how I decided. Then after we bought it here, no, I cannot do this, drive every day. Every day when I drive, it's the time I practice my prayer. I go, God, don't make me sleep. Wake me up. Every day, wake me up. I'm sleepy, so sleepy. So, but when we bought here, we need to build a lot of stuff, and this house was old, not like a new build. It's 1995. Then a lot of fixed stuff. Then where to buy animal food, where I buy fence, where I buy everything, anything. I have no idea. Never had this question. Usually go garage. That's all we need.
Yeah.
So my coworkers, they helped me a lot, especially my supervisor. She lived around here, and she tell me where you can get whatever you need, and like fix stuff. We have, of course, I work in the maintenance department at OTC, and they have all kind of maintenance guys. So whatever is broken, need to fix, I will ask them, and they were help a lot on the house remodeling and fixing, then with the garden stuff. Yeah, that was my biggest support.
You had also mentioned Facebook, that you were in a Facebook group.
Yes.
Do you still keep up with that?
Yes, I do. Facebook normally will be a little bit delay. WeChat is our Facebook in China. I post mostly on time. Like normally before sleep, I will post whatever happened today, and whatever I took a picture or videos today. Then Facebook sometime like weekly. Because Facebook don't emit the pictures and video, can post a lot like in the same post. In WeChat we have 9 pictures.
Okay.
And 1 video, one post. And so I will be like whole bunch in the one post. Hey, this is what happened in this week. So on the Facebook.
And do you follow other people who are farming on Facebook and get ideas from them?
On Facebook, not much. Cause my growing mostly are Asians, like Chinese growing. Mostly what we like, our own taste. And so I follow my my friends on the church, like the two teachers.
Yeah.
They teach me how to grow. I follow them a lot, how they do on the
And they
growing.
post on WeChat pretty much.
Yeah, they post as well. Yeah, I will ask them like, what kind of bugs I got here, what I can do with these bugs, and why they're dying. So I will take some photo and a video and send them what I can do. And I followed a lot of marketing place, because I got like animals and all these plants mostly from
Marketplace.
Facebook Marketplace.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you have so many things going on, so maybe can you tell us a little bit about what you've created here? I know we've already walked through it, but for the recording.
All right, here.
Yeah.
I made a map. It's on my Facebook. Did you see the map?
No, I didn't.
It's on my Facebook page.
Okay, I can look for that.
It was my hand. I hand drawed it. Let me see here. Here. It's on my cover.
Oh, wow.
So this is mainly the whole land.
Okay.
This is Highway A, and that's neighbors. And now we are here.
That's so cute.
Yeah, we are here, and before I draw this, we didn't even make this pond yet. Right here. Yeah, I made it, and I didn't put the swimming pool here. So I divided this area into 2 big area. From the wood, all this is wood area, and all this is farmer area. And in the wood area, we have 1 little trailer right now, but didn't do anything yet. What I plan is like 5 cabins and 1 little church. That's
So your plan is to have a church on your property?
yes, little one, for like wedding, for events, for conference, for people wants to study Bible here.
Yeah. You mentioned that you belong to a church. Which church do you go to?
The Springfield Chinese Church.
Okay.
So then the right here is like 7 acres. We have the pond here, and the pond actually look like a heart. I found the one spot look like very tall and go down. It's a heart sign. That's how I gave me idea of this heart pond. It's super
So cute.
cool. Then there's field here, and right here, this field they can go all together.
Okay.
We have gates open. This animal and go this way and all the way to here.
So this
They all
top
connect.
field has horses, and you mentioned that you had alpacas before.
We had, yes. Now we don't.
Do you have a stable out there for the horses? Do they live outside all the time?
They have a shed here.
Uh-huh.
They have their house here. And there's one donkey and 2 horses and some goats right now.
And
The
they're down
donkey,
there.
yeah, they all together.
And
They
so they
all
go
over.
back and forth. between
Yes,
those two
yeah, and they
families?
can go to the woods and eat the trees. The small tree, we want them to clean out. Then this, and there's another tree field here they can go as well. And there's little road actually, they can go a trail, they can go into this field as well.
It's amazing.
This all like connect. Then, but we block here so they don't go to the, cause they eat the chicken food. So we have this gate closed, and this all open.
And down here in this fenced area, you have your chickens
Yes.
and ducks
Yes,
and geese.
geese. Uh-huh.
Oh, there's no ducks.
There's ducks.
Oh, ducks,
Now I have 4 of them. Yeah, ducks, geese, chickens, and the baby goats will be here if they little.
Yeah.
Then we want a flower field here. Now I'm planning to do the fruit, cause flower may wash the ground out. There's one when you drive in a little corner. I didn't do anything yet. We plan to put some fruits tree, and I want to put a big cross there
Okay.
on the front door. This is the gate.
What kind of fruit trees do you think you would plant?
Right now we have some fruit tree the back there. We have apple, pear, peach, what is it? Apricot, and plum, and cherries.
Wow.
That's we already planned. And I have some called there's blackberries and mulberries. I love mulberries.
So good.
They are like super sweet. And some dates, Chinese dates, in the beside back of the greenhouse over there.
And then this section here, this is where you have your
This is the hydrangeal. This is the fruit garden. Then there's fruit. This is more like grapes and passion fruits. Something need support, not trees. Vines, more like vines. And there are little ones, the fig tree, and goji berry, right here. And there's playground here. And there's we plant some bamboo in this area, right here beside the wood, and I'm planning to put a in-ground storage beside that greenhouse, the high tunnel,
Oh, wow.
so can install like a storage for
Like a
the
root
root
cellar.
cellar.
yeah yes.
So you can dry things or keep things over the winter?
Yes, underground.
Yeah.
Yeah, so mainly like this. That's
This is
the
incredible. Now, did you
thing.
read any books on how to design your farm, or did Adam help you with this? How did you learn how to design your space?
it just come out of my mind.
Uh-huh.
Cause this land how it set up,
Yeah.
then I just draw. I print out the map for the square for how it look like. Then I was like drawing my own. Then cause you can tell the house is in the middle, then just divided how I can divide, how it already said and how divide, then figure out this thing. And Adam told me, the another thing is Adam told me they pay for the inside fence, the division fence, not the outside fence. So all this outside fence we need to do our own. The inside fence they will pay for it. So whatever I want inside, they will pay. So I try to make it as more valuable as possible. How I can, like this road, they can walk on this trail, cause they will pay for it. So why we don't do it a trail? They can all walk through this all their area. They don't have to bother this main living area. So it come out
That's terrific.
pretty good.
You're amazing, Shirley. That's so terrific. So, do you have a part of the farm that you like the best, or do you have feelings, like emotional feelings about any of the things that you're growing?
Right now in the garden part, I think not mostly from my own. It's mostly from how God lead it. I plant it grow. I plant it don't grow. Then okay, the grow part will be the better part of for me. So I tried like a lot diet.
Yeah.
So right now come out the passion fruit, the best one here, and it's kind of surprised me. Not much people grow them, and it's super expensive. The passion fruits are expensive, and it's so real, like it's hardly to find, and it's so good. You see it, like, what? So it surprised me, and I love something not normal, unusual. You cannot buy from Walmart.
Right.
Then will be like more enjoyable. So the passion fruit seems like number one for my garden. Then I love when my parents here, they take care of the vegetable. They love vegetable. I love something we cannot eat, like flowers. So the flower garden, they don't touch it. Yeah. They're like, oh, that's not valuable.
But you said that people were actually contacting you to get your passion fruit, right? You were selling it on market?
Yes, I do. My parents thinking the flowers, like the peonies, the water lilies, the tulips. My dad, why you plant tulips? They come out like die so quick. They shut down so quick. The flowers stay like so short period. Like they're pretty.
Is that what you enjoy about gardening? Do you enjoy the beauty, or what is the thing that you like
I
best?
enjoy the beauty, but as well we need to feed ourselves. Yeah, that's the part I don't really enjoy, but we have to. Yeah, I don't enjoy feeding because that's how I get into so skinny.
You don't have much of an appetite?
What do you mean?
Do you like to eat?
Not much.
Yeah.
For me, eat is for living. If I don't eat, I get sick. So I have to eat. I don't enjoy eating. Yeah, a lot of people enjoy. Now getting much better. Before I hate eating. For me myself, I started from hate eating. When I was little, I really hate it. Like, why we cannot put like gas? Then we can run. It's so much waste of time cooking, cleaning, eating.
Speaking my language, Shirley.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, that's super waste. I every time I get a headache on the eating. Then now getting a little bit better. I know we need to eat to survive, to get a good health. Then now getting a little bit enjoying. Now when my parents here, my mom do all cooking. We don't need to touch the kitchen at all. She's like, get out. She's like, you mess up my things. Get out. So I'm like, okay, bye. So super happy. And my dad take care of our vegetable garden. So they take care of eating. I don't need to worry. Then when they left, okay, babies, I need to feed them. I need to feed it myself. And we have several kids come over, like stay with us. And now we have one, sometimes have two, and I need to feed them. So I try to enjoy cooking, but I don't really enjoy it. Now I have like on my earphone with some church meeting, like worship meeting. Super excited worship meeting. So I will be on the earphone listening the worship meeting, then cooking. Like, okay, I'm dancing here. So yeah.
Well, so you like to make teas with the things you
Yes,
grip?
yes.
How about medicines or anything like that?
I don't really have medicine background yet, but I know a little bit. This is mostly for Chinese medicines. My aunt is a Chinese medicine doctor. Chinese, like all the things with all the kind of medicine, the nutrition, roots, all kind of thing mixed together, and cook and drink that kind of Chinese medicine. So I grew up really weak. I had a lot when I was little, because I always hate eating. So my mom always needed to take me to my aunt and get me all this kind of thing. Then my aunt, after I grow up little, she would tell me what to put together to make what work. If you some kind of sick, you put this together and it will cure it. It will help it, and I can figure out somehow. So I don't really go doctor. In these 8 years, I've been here 9 years, never really visited doctor. All kind of sick, I put my thing together and I drink like 2-3 days. It will work.
Nice.
It will cure. My husband, my daughter, same thing. If they're sick, I will make whole pot of this soup, then drink it. Then we'll get it like into 1 or 2 days.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's not really medicine, it's more nutrition and how you mix it. When the body feel like diarrhea or fever or cold, mix different things in different amounts. Yes,
Yeah.
it will help to fix it.
So now that you're living in the Ozarks, there's like different plants and obviously different foods and different kinds of medicines. How do you feel about gardening here in this region? Do you have any sort of things that you wish you could grow here that you miss from home? Or are there things about growing here that you think are, maybe...
Feel like we can grow mostly what we need. Just if we need something different, we have something to replace it. And as I grow, I find like more and more things can grow here. Instead, I didn't say it before, like goji berry. I didn't even grow in my hometown. I don't never grow anything in my hometown. But this goji berry actually grow in the cold area, in more north China. We don't grow in the south part. It's more in the north part, and it's grow here. And the passion fruit, my parents never grow. My parents don't really grow, like so many variety. They mostly do like lettuce thing. They what they eat. So I feel like a lot of time it surprised me. Like, oh, this grows and it's coming out. And there's a lot of I have several friends tell me several other like medical use plants they have in their backyards. Really, I want to dig some, but I really not have so much time to get it in it. But it surprised me more than I thought. Yeah, and the most problem here is too many rocks.
Yes.
It's so hard to dig. So we need a muscle as we help my husband. If he's not here, I'm not planting anything. So hard to dig. In my hometown, it's all the all the soil. We can. It's so easy to dig and plant. My dad planted so many, and it's so easy. Right here, it's like I dig one spoon and it's not coming at all. So I really had a hard time to plant these fruits. Before he's really not in much before. First couple years he loved animals. At the beginning he never thought about really involved in garden. He think garden is my job. He don't have to do anything on the garden. The animals he built the shadows. We have each field like in the picture. Each field has one shade. Yeah, he built all this shade. Then he's like, I'm done. I can. Yeah, he thought he's done, but after I bought the trees. Like, no way, I cannot plant anything. Then actually I hired some part-timer couple before my parents come. Each year had someone come over to help, cause he don't really involve. He's like, I'm tired. After work he's tired. He don't want to do anything.
What kind of work does he do?
He drive truck.
Okay.
Yeah, so he work like 60 hours a week. He works a lot. He normally get home and tired. Then he's not that like excited like I want it. So he's like, no, I don't want it involved. But now he getting much better. Right now, mostly work outside. If he's home, I just have to cook. He take care of all animals, garden, and water everything.
Did he grow up doing any farming? Do you know?
He's a city boy.
From the city.
Yeah, he's totally city boy. He's even when he's little, he has some idea like his parents take him to do some garden, dig some potatoes. He's like, I hate it. My dad take me to dig potatoes, like so many potatoes need to dig, because he live in the Russia. It's really cold. They don't really have green. They had no grain. All they have is potato and the carrots. Yeah. So all they can do is dig the potato. He's like, I hate it. Yeah. Like my dad always asked me to dig the potato. He's like, don't involve me in the garden. I hate it. Yeah. So
you both come from really different places, but you're finding a way to do this gardening here in the Ozarks.
Yes. Yeah. That seems like. It's not planned. Yeah, it's just happened.
I just want to mention one other thing. When we first came in, you gave us something to taste, and it was like kale, which is a kind of a local crop, but you had fermented it. And,
yes.
And can you tell us a little bit about what your mom did with that?
I think I have some here.
Because I think that's a really great example of somebody using kind of traditional methods to make a crop that comes from here taste entirely different.
So my mom loved to do this, and actually my husband loved to do this too. They live in a really cold place, so they have to manage a lot of things. And my mom liked this because she just grew up with this. And she cannot have any meal without this. Mm-hmm. My mom, and this is from the stem. Stem.
Yeah.
And this
smells like chocolate.
Oh, this had the.
Oh.
It's chocolate protein.
So this is kale.
Actually, this is carrot.
This is carrot.
The leaf of carrot.
Oh.
Yeah, the big leaf. It's not a carrot. Yeah, sure. It's not a carrot. It's called the white. It's like a big white.
Turnip.
Turnip.
Parsnip?
Yeah, turnip.
Turnip.
Yeah, big turnip. The leaves of big turnip. My mom made this. I had a lot.
Oh my gosh,
All
me
kinds
too.
of different
Oh
things.
my goodness. I love all the protein powder containers.
Yes.
These are all you, Jane, right?
My husband loves
I
protein.
think he lifts some weights.
Yeah,
you know.
he work out a lot. Oh yes, that's the favorite part. He loves to work out. So normally before all his work, after work, before work, he's workout. So he can spend like 2-3 hours workout every day. So I seems like I like he workout, but seems like too much. So like, can you help? Little before or beside the workout. So now he's getting like, and what he do is work out on the TV. He can lay down like 3-4 hours. Try this.
Okay, what is this one?
I'm trying it.
It looks like a fruit.
It's a
Yes.
fruit.
Yes, it's a fruit. Apricot?
Apples?
Mm.
Chinese dates? Pears?
Cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe.
Oh.
You drive cantaloupe?
Yes, dry
I like
cantaloupe.
that.
You know what? Oh, I don't know. I didn't know how to do this. Or cars, I have too much.
Mm-hmm.
I had too much, so I don't want to throw them away.
No. That's so good.
Mm-hmm. Do you dry them in the sun or do you dry them
In the dehydrator.
dehydrated?
Yes.
And this is this tomato?
Yes. So I dry the tomatoes. I dry the cucumbers, and yeah, that's
is this with
this is the one.
soy or
This is the one that over there is the leaf. It's called snow cabbage.
oh, this is snow cabbage.
Snow
Uh-huh.
cabbage.
And does she mix it with something? It's salty.
Just a salt.
Just salt.
Yeah, just salt.
Mm-hmm.
Like a brine?
Well, if you cut up cabbage or whatever and then salt it and like massage it, all the juice comes out, like it breaks down, and that can ferment on its own and change flavor
Like kimchi.
with just salt.
Wow.
Yes, and there's the
Tomato is delicious. Pickles.
pickles,
Mm-hmm.
and there's the tomato sauce. This are Russian style.
Oh, okay.
You prepare a lot of food for someone who doesn't like to cook. And then it's all delicious.
You cook
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah, my husband did this.
Oh, he made these.
Yeah, he made this. His mom actually knows how to make this, and he's like call her mom and teach
Oh,
him
calls his
how
mom.
to.
Mom, how do you make that tomato
Yeah,
sauce?
because all we
Can I have another cantaloupe?
all the course because it's too many. I don't really want to make them, and it was super busy, so much work to dry them, to wash, needed to. This from the dehydrator. That's the, and this is the cantaloupe.
You grew the cantaloupe.
Yes, that year, actually this already, not last year, the year before.
Mm-hmm.
I had a lot of cans. I had a lot. Last year was not good. Last year was so dry.
So dry.
Yeah,
Drought.
didn't do anything.
Thank you for sharing.
Yes,
You are
thank you
very
so much.
welcome. I just stole them.
Is drying the fruits, is that traditional in China, in your area?
Not in my area,
No, okay.
in the north.
Mm-hmm.
I have some friends from northern. And I told them I don't know what to do with them. They dry them. So I was every day like get a whole bunch, then peel them, cut them, and put it in the dehydrator for 2 days. It's needed like 2 days to dry them.
Would you consider selling these as a product to make money from your farm?
Yeah, we can, but it's kind of too much work. Need to advertise, then need to package, then need to deliver or need to ship. it's just too much for me myself to do all these things. Then I feel like I just live there. Whoever wanted to eat it, we can eat it. And I had like a whole bunch of dry cucumbers, and I gave all my friends to give to my friends. They can cook. It's either like after they dry. This you can eat like snack. Then the cucumber you cannot, it's salted. Need to salt, then cut it, dry it. Oh, too much work.
Do the children like these things?
Yeah, my daughter love it. But now we don't really get them a lot of snacks. They don't eat snack. They have 3 meals. That's all they get, and she eat like once a while. When I was eating, then she will get it. If I don't eat, they don't think about it any snack. So they just sometimes we have like a party, or people or some guests we can take. I forget it too. I'm not good at eating, so I forget what I have.
I'm a good eater.
Yeah, me too.
I just cook and put there, and then I forget it. Then I don't know when we can eat it.
Are there any of these things that you enjoy preparing with someone else? Or is it usually just you doing the cooking?
I love to have someone else to do with me, but sometimes it's hard to find someone else. Yeah.
But you mentioned that you and your mom have this connection with the food, and you mentioned that Eugene and his mom have kind of a connection with the food.
Yes. Yeah, I asked my mom, like this thing, she made it. Then lately, like they left, they still made like two big cans, and they like tell me, you need to eat them or you need to dry them. So I try to dry them. For my own is I just don't want to waste, don't want to throw away. We throw away a lot of cucumbers. We marinate and they get bad. Then we need to dump them out. A lot. I was like hurting. Feel hurting like the little plants. I don't want to pull them out, so I replant them. Then I get too many. I just seems like I'm not good gardeners. Like my dad if he get a lot, he will pull out and throw away. So, but I will be like, oh, I don't want to throw away. Then I plant in another spot. Then they start growing. That's how I get all these things grow the year before they come. I did that gardening myself that year. And I had like 2 lady part-timer work with me in the summer. Like one for a while, then another one come for. I was crying, like I cannot do this that much work.
Where did you find the part-timers? Did you have to train them, or did they come with knowledge already?
Yeah, little. They know mostly gardening. Even they're more better than me. They teach me.
Where did you find them?
One is from our neighbors. We had a neighbor live like down the road. He helped a lot for the instruction. That guy, our neighbor, he put the water line, the water tank, and electricity. We put more electricity everywhere. Put all the garden and then put it down there. He had a tractor. We ran the tractor, and he dig the pond. He dig the swimming pool. He helped a lot. That guy, he's single, like 60 something. Then he had a girlfriend. I said I have too much work in the garden. Then his girlfriend come here to help like a couple weeks. Then she left. Then I had another lady from church. Her daughter is my friend. Then we read the Bible together every day. Like we have a group, read the Bible in the Zoom. Then I was crying. My alpaca passed away, because I didn't have enough time to take care of them. I was crying in the Bible meeting. Then she's like, pray with me. Then she like, maybe my mom can can come to help you for a little. It was her mom actually is kind of old. She's 70 something. She didn't really want to do anything, but they were fighting. She and her mom was fighting because like they stay together too long because COVID. She cannot go back. She cannot go back to China. She wants to go back to China. They were kind of a little bit like had a little bit problem. They don't talk to each other for a while. Then she's like, maybe she will come because she's tired of live with her. So we asked her. She's like, yeah, I go. So she stayed here for like a month.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, she stayed with me for a month. She's a super good cooker. She cook every meal. So we had a meal on time. Cause that time I get everything. Cause it's summer, you know, the daytime is so long. After 9, still working. Still want to get everything done. Cause it's getting a little cooler. Didn't have dinner yet. So I come back, we fight a lot. And my husband wants to come home, wants to talk to me. I cannot talk. I want to eat my meal. I was still eating when it's 10 o'clock. My daughter's, that time, my daughter was my parents in China. So we just, two of us. So I was like super tired. So she come over, she cooks 3 meals, and we eat every day. We eat before we go work. So she helped me with garden. So 2 people work with, we can eat a meal, then go garden, then before dark we finish everything. And there's a lot of weeds. The biggest problem for me is weeds everywhere. So we put a carpet. You see, we put a carpet around all the work space bar, and the carpet is so heavy. I cannot even move carpet on my own. And she's 70, but she's still helping. So we put a carpet everywhere. That was that year, the year before. We put a carpet everywhere. We planned everything, removed, and put the fence. And so we planned all this. And we built everything, these 2 gardens the year before. Then my parents come over and it's already built. Yeah.
So was that lady from the same part of China that your family is from?
She's a little bit north, actually. She knows some gardening, but like watering and weeds and pick up and how we need to cut the vegetable and to pick up. She helped a lot.
So she knew that stuff from her own life.
Yes, she knew, and she's better. When she's young, young. She was gardening as well.
Sure.
Yeah, cause there was a lot of garden in China when at that age, their young age, it's almost all garden. Cause she's 70. When she's like 20 something, there was just a gardening in China. We don't really have much like factory or work.
Yeah, so much has changed.
Yes, so much. When I was little, all gardening. It's like 30 years ago, mostly all gardening.
You said that your parents had a factory. What kind of factory was that?
They were making socks.
Socks.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's like what do you call it? REM or ROM. Like for people give order, then they just make whatever they ask for. Then then they just take whatever they make. Yeah.
Have you found, so we talked a little bit about some of the things that are hard about gardening here. Like you mentioned the soil is very rocky.
Right.
You also mentioned the weeds.
Yes.
Which is just a whole
Yes, horrible weeds.
Yeah. And you put in, is it an irrigation system or is it just a water?
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did irrigation system last year.
Okay.
So before was all watering by hands.
Yeah.
That a lot of watering every day. It's spending like hour. So I was like getting sleepy, watering every day.
Yeah.
Especially summer, it's so hot.
Yeah.
Like it dries so quick. Right now, even the cucumber over there need to water twice a day.
Oh, they like a lot of water.
Yes,
Yeah.
they take a lot of water.
And the melons too, I think.
Watermelon, actually, like over here, this area, grapes, watermelons, and passion fruits, even the goji berry, they don't need much water. They are super good on their own. Yeah, neither we water like I normally don't water them if it's rain. If not, maybe once a week. They're
wow.
okay. Yeah, they're super good on their own. So you see there, I planted some cantaloupe, some cantaloupes and watermelon cantaloupe. They are okay with no water. And the pumpkin, they dead. I planted some pumpkin on the front. They already dead. They need water. They don't go with them, so they already dry and dead. I'm like, okay, fine. Yeah.
Have there been other things that you've found difficult about farming?
Right now, getting much easier. Before, yeah, like construction.
Yeah.
Yeah, construct. You need build before you can do anything. Like if we don't have fence, we cannot have animals.
Yeah.
At the beginning, the fence, watering, I need to carry water there, especially in the winter. Like if it's water frozen, and the snow is that bit much, so we have to carry the water for them to feed the water.
Yeah.
So the water and the fence was the first difficulty part.
Yes.
Yeah. After that down, the animals mostly on their own,
Yeah.
and we need to check out their water. And the most labor part for animals is to have babies. When they have baby, you need to watch and say if they need anything and more care, food, and don't want the baby get hurt, and need to watch the water so they don't jump in and die.
Yeah. You had mentioned that the USDA grant helped with building that high tunnel.
Yes.
And so I imagine that managing something this big, especially at the beginning, there are some expenses that are required. So
Yeah.
were you able to cover those with family or extended?
The expense actually for us not that big. Yeah, a lot of people was worried to get into farm because it's going to cost a lot. For me, I never had a problem with expense. Like we do whatever we have. We do a lot job our own. That saved a lot. So like high tunnel, it was 7,400 for the material, and they get paid 64, like 65. So we just spent 1,000, and we did own. The labor can cost another 4,000.
Yeah.
So we did own. So it didn't cost us labor. Then all this fence, the fence mostly paid all. What we spend on the fence, not include the outside fence, we add our own. We actually built like a double what they paid. They pay, it's like 1 mile inside, another mile outside. So the 1 mile inside was paid good. Actually, I think a little extra because our labor was cheap. That was cost the COVID. The COVID, a lot of people lost their job, and I was so lucky, so blessed to have my supervisor had a friend. They had a restaurant, but it's shut down because COVID. So they don't have they are Mexico. They don't have any work. So they're able to help. He has like 2 other guys, 3 guys. They built all the fence, and was really low cost for us. They didn't charge them that much. He's like, you pay whatever you think is fair. So
wow.
I go, do you think it's fair? Say, oh yeah, it's fine. So I pay like, I think like $15 or somehow for an hour, 10 for the other guy, and he was 20 something. So it was, and they are super quick, like super. I was shocked how they did it. Like, then he brought all his equipment. He has tractor here. He has a 4-wheeler here. He lived like 3 minutes from us.
Okay.
He brought all his equipment, all his tools, and he brought some friends to help.
Do you know
So
if he
it's
does
like
any gardening at his house?
He has some gardening, and he has animals. So he has tractor, he has 4-wheeler, and he had a farm here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really big help.
I I mean, one of the things that I'm hearing in your story is that there have been so many helpers.
Yes.
People who have come to help.
Yes.
Have you had any sort of experiences of people not being helpful, or any feelings like where people maybe didn't want you to do farming? Did anyone try to discourage you?
Not really. I don't feel anyone wants to discourage me. Sometimes it's just I cannot find help. And I was crying for so long and they come out. So I was like, God, do you really want me to do this? Do you think I'm able to do this? I think it's too much. And then suddenly helpers come out. So it's like I was crying, cause at the beginning we are foreigners and we don't have any family here, and he don't have any family here. I don't have any family here, and all I can ask is my coworkers, and I'm so blessed I had that job. If I was home, then I'm like totally bland. Yeah. Then our neighbor helped a lot. Our neighbor, he's good guy, but he's struggle with some addiction. So he don't really have a good job, like job. So he's working part-time here, there. So he's like, show up today and he can last for 2-3 days. Call him and I have to walk to his house and knock doors, and sometimes he shows, sometimes he get up like, oh, I will be there tomorrow. Something like this. But he's really hard worker. He's just have his own issues. Yeah. So he helped a lot on digging on the. He knows almost everything, but his own problem, cause he cannot do regular job. And he helped a lot of our work. I'm a kind of, now I don't really talk to him a lot. My husband talked to him. I'm a little bit scared of him being around, but I'm thankful for him as well. He did a lot, and we had a lot of work in the tree area, woody area as well. They cut the trees. He cut a lot of trees as well, and my husband cut trees, and we did some work and already built a road, a trail. Nice. To drive, and already cleaned out the place for the cabin. It's already set. Just the cabin need to be built, and we need to spend the money to build it. So for the financial part, and he tried like really low. So another thing is, as he helped us, we can save a lot of cost for if I need to hire the company to do the job, that's going to be a lot. Like the digging part, he charged us like $50 an hour. He had his tractor here your normally people charge $100 to dig for the tractor coming to do the job. So it's like I feel like mostly I spend like half for normal people need to cost. Like this swimming pool, he did it. Then my dad and my husband built their own. So we spend like I have a friend work for he has a company to do this. He evaluated like 50,000 for this swimming pool. We spend like 10,000. Even a little bit less, like 10,000. I wasn't thinking 10,000. I thought like 5,000 would be maximum, but it's really like hard. So yeah.
What do you feel like is your most like proud thing about all of this that you've created? What's your very favorite? And if you want to say the most, I think the combine of the lifestyle we have here. Yeah, the combine of everything. What I want is ecological. You see, my farm name is EY Ecological Garden.
So EY is Eugene, his first name E, and Y is my first name, and it sounds like Eva, Eva, like the how is it, the Adam and Eva, Eve,
Oh, Eve.
Eve, yes, Eve, Adam and Eve. So it look like EY, like Eve. So I want to create a little bit like heaven, not that hurry, not that running, and everything is so peaceful. They stay where they want to be, where they can be, and everything can reuse. Like we use the manure for garden, and we use garden products for people and animals, and this we eat eggs, and we have some relax, enjoy, and the kids have all these things they can enjoy. So something like not that's natural.
The Garden of Eden.
Yes, something like natural. It's not super rush. Yes.
If someone else wanted to build a space like you have here, what kind of advice would you give them?
Yeah, for me, I build like little by little my own. It's I think how you say that that word is, let me, like I have the map. Like you have something in your mind, or that called let me translate, planning. Oh, okay, that's easy word. Planning, program, another. Yeah, like you have some plan on your own first, then build a little by little. No rush. Don't rush. So you will enjoy more. Yeah, don't like. I would wanted like some building in the wood, but like relax. It's okay. If it don't have it, it's okay. Build it little by little. Like we already built it for 5 years. To be like this, and it was mess everywhere. It's okay. Just relax. I was a little for my own, I was a more hurry person. I was like, we need to get it done, we need to get this done, get that done. So I make myself sick sometimes. So I will give more give a little advice of no hurry, and relax on God. Whatever we want, pray for it, and it will happen. And whatever it is not happen, means it's not good for us. If it happen, if it's really good for us, it will happen. Just trust it. Trust in what God gave us, and it will come out beautiful. And I have that plan, that picture. I always want peacocks. Then
Peacocks, yeah.
then I cannot find them, and they're so expensive. They cost 300 a bird. I cannot afford. If they die, I'll be super broke heart. Then my supervisor, she found this in their like in some garage sale. Right there.
What does it say?
She said that said a beautiful sign is there. It's going to be.
So it's a sign
you can
from
hope.
the universe.
Yeah, it's beautiful sign. It's going to be happen. It's like you can you can see it. So she found this and she gave it to me. At that time I don't have peacock yet. I didn't have peacock yet. Then I go, just don't. No hurry. It will be there. So everything little by little, all this you can see. Mostly we bought it reused, used. That's another thing I learned is we don't need new. It's so much waste in this world, like so much. We can find. That's how I manage my finance. We reuse whatever. I always collect a lot of trash. They think they're trash, but I try to reuse them. I don't throw away, like even the milk, they like these cans, the milk bottles, would they're inside somewhere storage, so I reuse them. I was like, there's might be like especially the plastic things. There might be somewhere we can use them because they don't get bad and it's they're all different. And there might be sometime we can use them, and if we throw away, they are really cause trash. They cause damage, like the glass, the plastic, the metal thing. They can be reused. The wood, they're okay. So like all this, you can see even this one. My husband said it maybe cost 2,000. We bought like 200.
Oh, the aquarium.
Yeah, whole thing.
It's very big.
It's huge.
Yeah. So like, why we need to spend 2,000 for get something we can spend 200? So my husband usually he's like economic. My idea is new everything. He want new car. He want new house. Like, you might want a new wife. That's what I always tell him. So like we don't need a new car. You know, if something you can fix, that will work. If the like marriage, we have problem, yes, but we can fix it. It can still work. You don't want a new. Like if you don't want a new wife, you don't need a new anything else. So I was like that part like this. And the pond over there. I have a friend. We have a good teacher at the church. He work in the landscaping, build a pond. He come out and evaluate. He said at least 10,000 for this pond. We spent like 500. Like 500, literally even less. So all we bought is a little plastic to put under, and the plastic is used from the guy from our neighbor. He's big junk collector. He has like most of everything. Then he's I have that plastic I can sell to you. Then bring in. So he sold the plastic. We put a carpet under plastic, carpet plastic. Like carpet, we put like 4 or 5 layers under to keep the water stay. Then rocks, all free rocks. It's just the labor. He did the labor. Yeah, that muscle works really good. Yeah, so I don't feel the pressure of the economic. Yeah, whatever we can use, whatever we have. I like dig your. More, he asked me. My husband is the most one asked me to buy stuff, but he has no rights to buy his own. We made an agreement like before married. Whatever we need to buy or we need to change something, we have to agree to do it thing. Otherwise, we stop. So we need to agree. So if I want something, he need his proof as well. But I don't really buy it. Like all my clothes from someone, my friends. Whatever you don't want to give to me, I will figure out what to do with them. Because I'm gardening. All my clothes, I don't need new. And it's broken so quick, it's dirty so quick, I throw away so much. So I have friends, they will give me. Like this dress is already 10 more years from my hometown.
It's so lovely.
Thank you. I love them, and I don't really. We don't really need to go shopping. I don't buy clothes. Or it's a little bit like cleaning stuff. Or the now we go laundry. We go garage. How you say the grocery store. Grocery store. We normally just need to buy fruits. We have vegetables, we have meat, we have eggs, and we buy milk from Amish, and just the fruits. Fruits I trying to get in fruit need like 3-4 years to get them. So we're still waiting for our own fruits. But we plan like we have watermelon, cantaloupe, and the passion fruit is coming. I'm so excited. So we don't really need a lot shopping thing. we don't spend much money on shopping, and whatever we have, I think we have some saving. Then we start building the deck, and we bought a lot of material is used once. So I love the Facebook marketing place. They have a lot like metals, woods, and rocks. Like all this rock he put there, it's from someone, some leftover. So we just go there, grab it. And this trampoline, all this, all the playground over there, free.
Yeah.
All this playground, it's none of them I need to pay.
Yeah.
It's all free from someone. They don't want it, so we go dismantle them and come here build them.
So terrific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this gym, mostly like quarter price or half price, less than half. I cannot accept half. Less than half, a quarter price, maybe. So okay, we get it. He loved this gym, so he want. Hey, I found something. Okay, it's too expensive. Okay, that's fine. So we get them and we just go get it. And like the table, chairs, all from someone else, less than a quarter. Yeah, if it's half price, cause in my mind the stuff is not that expensive. In China, it's much cheaper. So I will compare. If I buy from China, will be this price. So I don't want to spend more than this price to get it. So I will be like, if it's reused ones, look like what I can afford. So I will try to get as less as I can get, and I get something like this piano. It's kind of like $100 or something. So it's useful. It's not wrong. Nothing wrong. Just someone used it and then someone don't want it.
Yeah.
So
Do you play?
yeah, I try. My parents here, I have time play a little, but now I don't.
Well, Shirley, we're so grateful for all this time you've spent with us, and I want to
Sure.
I want to be really conscious of your time. I just have
Yes.
one last question for you, and that is, what would you like for people to know about gardening, especially your experiences of drawing on different cultural influences? How has that helped you to garden better, or maybe there are things that you wish you knew before you started?
For my experience, I like, cause for me, I'm more like Chinese. I get here like 8 years ago, so my stomach is Chinese, my mind is Chinese, my thinking is Chinese, and I love to serve Chinese. So at even the church, we go Chinese church, and I wanted to, and it's right now in Springfield getting more and more Chinese here, and I would like to connect with the Chinese people and get more involved for them to get to the God. And I was not Christian before I get here,
Oh, okay.
so I was totally blind. I feel like my life is rebuilt after I know Christ. And everything here was my dream, and I never thought it would come true before I get here. So I'm so thankful, and I feel like everything I needed to do is get back to my homeland. And American really I learned from America. And I feel like Chinese need to learn more from America. That's how I want to connect. I want to be like the middle bridge to connect the culture from American to China. So I will be more interested in product with Chinese food, which we cannot buy from here in America. So my gardening mostly more for Chinese to enjoy their homeland. What are we missing from homeland?
Is there anything specific you can think of that's missing?
Yeah, there's a lot. Mostly my garden is missing here, like the eggplants is different. We eat different eggplants, and the leeks.
Yeah.
The leeks was in the freezer.
Yeah.
then the goji berry, it's traditional Chinese food. Then there's let me see, like a cucumber, tomato. They're mostly like water wild people. There's a lot of leaves. There's some red leaves, and you don't even recognize them. They're mostly Chinese traditional. No, it's called water. There's another one called water, like water,
Water chestnut, watercress.
kind of water lettuce, something. It needs a lot of water to grow. And this kind of food, we're not able to. There's a lot of mostly like leaves like lettuce kind of thing. It's more for traditional Chinese, and we don't really get a lot here.
So that's something you'd be interested in adding
Yes.
to your garden.
Yes, that's mostly we get there's the like it's called a sponge. I can send you the words later. The sponge, it's called a sponge. It's like this,
Loofah.
like
Sisal.
loofah.
The loofah?
Loofah. Yes,
Yeah,
yes. That's like a traditional
Yeah.
Chinese.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have some kind of this. Mostly, what I try to plant is like Asian veggies and fruits, and so we'll provide more for them. And for other people, I think different people like different things. Just whatever you like, whatever they like, you plant on them. Just enjoy the garden and the product. Wow, that's what I like, and it's on the table. It's what I produce, and it's more fresh and no like chemical. Yeah, we had all the menu, a lot, like whole bunch of menu inside. They work like really good. I never had any other like chemical to try to have them grow.
Right.
And whatever they have some bugs eat, okay, fine. I just take it out and plant something else. So I don't, just whatever they grow out, good, that's it. That's all we get. And it's more seasoning. And it will be more healthy and more nutrition. And we eat more veggies and keep. Right now, I think people getting more meat and more. It's getting, and not like when I was young, we don't have much food. Right now, it's too much. It's too much food, and people getting like a high, what do you call diabetes, high,
Obesity.
or
High
all
blood
kind of
pressure.
all kind of sick is from too much.
Yeah.
Too much meat, too much food, too much sugar, and less vegetable, less fruits, and not that much exercise or play. Or like kids, they stay in one area and they cannot play. Especially in China, we have all like apartments.
Right.
10, 20 floors apartments, and they stay in apartments.
Yeah.
The kids, they don't have much energy to spend out to and so I wanted to have more fun with with the natural. Yeah, that's
I
mostly
think
it.
you're doing that. It's so beautiful, and we're so
Yeah.
grateful. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're very
Sure.
welcome.
Looking forward
so
to
much.
seeing the evolution of EY
Yeah.
Ecological Farms. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and right now we have more people like coming out. This three years of COVID just block everything.
Oh, yeah.
People cannot travel.
So hard.
Before COVID, actually, some of my friends already come to visit us. Like they like to walk around here. We didn't have farm yet,
Yeah.
but they still love this area. It's really pretty, and it's like people are natural,
Yeah.
and the land are natural, animals are natural. They when I was in China, I worked 10 years in China, and I didn't even able to take care of a dog. That was my heart. I was really feel hurt. I had a dog and I didn't have time, have really no land and apartment. We need to get out to run with them. No time, no place.
Yeah.
And it was really hurt. And I was like, no, I don't want that life. And after I come here for school, for MSU. And I feel like this place is what I want to be, what I feel like it's life should be. And we had a countryside in China, but people left. People just want to go to the big city to make money. Because everything about money right now. So I feel like it's so hard. So, and it's more for me like wants to pull people around of the big city, trying to find something in the little city or little countryside, can still live fine. We don't need to be like super rich, but it's fine. Kids will be fine, everything will be fine, and we are fine. You will be fine as well. So I just want to tell whoever is really stressful, working on their career, wants to be manager, wants to be CEO, wants to be boss, just relax, everything's fine.
That's the best advice.
Yeah, I feel like it's life is so short. It's not we need to have a lot of money to enjoy. We can have little bitty. We even don't have to have money to enjoy it. And with God, depend on God, the provider, everything will be fine. And so more time to be with God and work with God. It's so relaxed and so enjoyable. So, yeah, even especially like people from New York, like big cities.
Yeah.
I have some friends that come over. Yeah, they're like, life cannot don't need to be that stressful. And cancers right now is so much. People get a cancer and all kind of health problem. We can be relaxed and have no problem with healthy. It will be enjoyable. Then you have a lot of money and need to go hospital, spend your rest of your life in the hospital. So I feel like it's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just need to give up some kind of mind, some kind of dream.
Yeah.
And relax. I had a little bit funny part. I had a dream when I was little, like when I was like 4 or 5 years, I think. I always had a dream with like that kind of clothes we put on the like grandma use, grandma use. Then with a bucket, then go out of field, then feed chickens. That was my dream. Then after we built it here, my dream looked like it come true. I recorded that dream a lot, but these chickens used to be in that area. We have a shop there, little shop. Then it was like mess. So we cleaned up a little bit and made a chicken coop over there, the chicken house. So over there, it's all over there that we need to walk. So we used that door a lot before. We need to walk out there to feed dogs, feed the chicken. Then I told my husband one day, I had a dream before. I walk out the front door to feed the chicken. He said, that's easy. We can make them move them to the front. I'm like, okay. So then everything's set. That's all I dreamed before. That's all. That's all I was wanting before, but now I get much more. I never thought about holidays, goals, and the garden, and front, and the plants, and the swimming pool. All this like plus, like if seems like there's something God give us to do. When you were little, it's already a seed there, and if you purchase it, and you will get much more. You will get more than you wanted, and everything turned out great. And I had a plan with the cabins, and I feel like I didn't have dream with them. I never had a dream with them, but I want to glorify God and have people come over to see this is what God made, not me. I cannot do it on my own. And my husband even, he's in right now. Before he's out. Before he's like, oh, we need to change the carpet. Oh, we need to get the fish tank. That's what he likes. Mm-hmm. He's like, we need to remodel all this house. I go, okay, that house is fine. We can live like this for now. Then after we build what we outside, then we can do it little by little. If it's not broken, if it's still livable, it's fine. Yeah. So he wants to do everything. If he's by his own, he will come in and till everything out, then do it right away. Then it's a lot of money to remodel. We don't have that much cost. Then we're not able to do anything outside. But I would be like, for me, is we have it. We don't need to be perfect. It don't need to be castle. It don't need it to be like golden. It can be wood, but it's useful. It's useful. That's all we need. In this life, it's just like if we live 100 years, that's 100 years. We die. Everything is not ours. We use this table, we're not able to take them, even it's gold. Okay, you made a gold table. What for? We're not able to take them. So just use them and enjoy them. That's all. And we're happy.